How to break a habit in 7 days, which actually works. No fluff, no therapy talk, no weak advice like just stop doing it. Because if it was that easy, you wouldn't be stuck in this cycle right now. You wouldn't have clicked on this video. So let's be real. Most people don't understand how deep this self-sabotage runs, because you don't keep sniffing, drinking, smoking, gambling because you want to. You do it because it's your brain's only coping mechanism that it's been running on. But it comes to a point where it's costing you more than it's giving you. Your energy, your progress, your self-respect. But here's exactly how I broke the cycle and learned how to get rid of bad habits. Not in months, not in theory, but with 7 days of straight up action, truth and momentum. Step one is brutal honesty, because you can't break a habit when you keep sugarcoating it. It's not that I sniff when I'm stressed or I run from my feelings because I haven't built the tools to face them yet. You've got to call it what it is. Strip away the ego and get real with yourself. Write it down. What's the habit? When you do it, what do you feel just before it? What are you avoiding? And don't hide from it. Don't lie to yourself. You can't heal what you're still romanticizing. Because self-awareness isn't comfortable, but it's the foundation of self-mastery. You got to understand the enemy before you can even think about beating it. Then we got to get surgical with the triggers. Every habit has one. You don't just suddenly grab for the bag of sniff or the drink for no reason. There's always a cue. It might be boredom, loneliness, or late night anxiety. You need to map it out like a sniper. What time of day does that craving hit? What happens right before that? What environment or emotion lights the fuse? And then you got to disrupt it. You change the environment or you intercept the emotion. If scrolling leads to relapse, move your charger to another room. If anxiety leads to bad decisions, build a new ritual, bang some press-ups, cold shower, meditation, self-education. You got to create friction between you and the old impulse. You break the autopilot. Now here's where most people fail, because they try to stop the habit without replacing it. And that's a guaranteed crash, because your brain still wants the dopamine. It still needs the ritual. So you give it something better. For me, instead of sniffing, I started journaling about what I was feeling and sprinted round the block and blasted press-ups till failure. Instead of vaping, I slammed ice water on my face and I did deep breathing until them cravings passed. Instead of just binge eating, I started shadowboxing around the room just to take my mind off it. You got to find a new outlet that gives you a hit of progress, not poison. Choose something physical, something creative, something that reminds you that you're in control, because every habit that you choose, every time you choose a new habit, even for a few minutes, you start rewiring your brain. And this is all about reprogramming your brain. Then comes the momentum. This is that make or break phrase, because you're not trying to be perfect. You're trying to build a streak. You start stacking small wins one by one and then protect them like your life depends on it. So each night, write down what craving you resisted, what replacement you used, what you're grateful for about what you're doing. Yes, I said gratitude. That's not corny, that's chemistry, because gratitude shifts your emotional state. It raises your frequency up and reminds you of your purpose, because this journey isn't just about saying no to the bad, it's about saying yes to something better, something productive, something that helps you grow. Because you're not quitting just for the sake of quitting, you're quitting to build the version of you that doesn't even need that bad negative habit anymore. You're becoming the man who gets his dopamine from discipline, from growth and from purpose. And that's the real goal. That's what's going to make it stick. Because when you start feeling that high off the progress, when you get addicted to your own comeback, there's no buzz that compares. I promise you that. So here's your challenge. Here's how you get it done. Day 1, ruthless awareness. Day 2, map your triggers. Then day 3 to 7, you got to interrupt the pattern, replace the habit, and stack the wins no matter how small they are. And then track your progress. Celebrate the small victories. And if you relapse, don't worry, reset fast. Don't just spiral, but refocus. Because this isn't about never failing. It's about never staying down. Because most people just live on repeat. Same habits, same excuse, same regrets. But not you. You watch this for a reason. The algorithm blessed you with this video for a reason. So stop saying you'll change and prove it. You got 7 days, one habit, one choice at a time. So let this be the week that everything starts to change. Let this be the week that you take your power back. And if you want the full roadmap, the exact process to help me destroy my old self and build the new life I'm living now, grab the free Limitless Man Blueprint. It's in the description, it's in the comments, or you can comment Limitless and I'll send it to you. I break it all down step by step, zero fluff and full truth. Because you don't need therapy, you need discipline, momentum, and a reason to keep going. Let's get it.